Now, the Class C. Now, the Class C is my favorite of the stellar engines. This thing is the coolest thing I've seen. I really thought it was cool looking. It is like a Dassault and Cathcart engine in that it combines two other classes. It utilizes the propulsive aspect of the Kaplan Thruster and the energy generating aspects of a Class B engine. Now, a Dyson shell with an inner surface somewhat covered by a mirror would be one type. We'll talk about what a Dyson shell is, but basically it's like it kind of goes over the star itself. And actually kind of goes over the system. I'll explain. A Dyson swarm with a large stadeite mirror would be another, and a Dyson bubble is in essence a Kaplan thruster that adds extra energy extraction capabilities. Now, the part of C that I really love is the Kaplan thruster. This thing is a beast. It's a really, really interesting design. If you guys get a chance, you should go check it out. This is a stellar engine that uses concrete stellar energy to excite certain regions of the outer surface of the star and create beams of solar wind for collection via a Bussard ramjet. And now that produces directed plasma to stabilize its orbit and jets of oxygen-14 to push the star. Kaplan estimates that the Bussard engine would use 1,012 kilograms of solar material per second to produce a maximum acceleration of 10 to 9 milliseconds squared, yielding a velocity of 200 kilometers after 5 million years and a distance of 10 parsecs over 1 million years. While theoretically the Bussard engine would work for 100 million years given the mass loss rate of the Sun, Kaplan deems 10 million years to be sufficient for a stellar collision avoidance. And that's what it's all about with the stellar engine. It's not so much about powering stuff as it is if you need to move your entire solar system, because your entire solar system is basically wrapped around the star. You know, everything revolves around the Sun. We revolve around the Sun and everything else. So when you move the Sun, you move the solar system with the Sun. So we would just kind of push it. So if we were expecting an extinction level event of, let's say, asteroids or a giant meteor or planetary collision, maybe Nibiru is finally going to connect with the Earth like they have predicted, we could just take the stellar engine, push the whole solar system in another direction. And really, what that does essentially is allows us to safely explore other systems. It's almost like, and I saw somebody had put this in the comments on a couple of videos I'd watched, and they said, imagine just being in another galaxy and Earth just pulls up. Like what you heard? Well, head on over to www.spreaker.com/user/This Uncanny Earth to hear more from this episode 152, Dyson Spheres and Stellar Engines, and to hear our other episodes. As always, why be boring when you can be uncanny?